Hello, today I'm interviewing Ted. We'll give his formal Thai name and a caption later. Ted is qualified as a biochemist and has spent the last 10 years researching natural and other simple cures for health problems. Ted would like to get his treatments out to the world. And we propose to use Compare Progress to enable people to see just how effective the treatments are compared to other treatments, and also to show up any adverse and any beneficial side effects. Ted, the format I propose to use is that I give a common problem, and you talk first about the cause and then the treatment you propose and the science behind that treatment. Then you explain how success or a cure can be measured, and the number of patients you've treated and the degree of success or cure that you've experienced in your practice. Then you give the dose and other factors. Finally, you give us any adverse reactions that you've seen, and also when these treatments should not be used, what's known as contraindications. Will that be okay, Ted?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay. So, let's have a look at the first group of problems. I've grouped together general heart problems here. I've put together hard arteries, calcified arteries,
Yes.
damaged heart valves, recovery from heart attack, and recovery from stroke. Now I suspect that a lot of these are linked together, so I'll shut up and let you say what about the cause of these for a start,
Yes.
and then the treatments you propose, either as a group or separately.
Okay, let's the heart arteries, calcified arteries, damaged.
If you could look into the screen sometimes,
Yes.
it would be good, okay?
Okay.
We both do this. Because we've got notes, we tend to read the notes.
Yes.
So,
well, basically, the entire circulatory system is caused by a clogging of the system. That means the liver does not detox enough. It means if you have a fatty liver, the fatty liver gets into the arteries. That's what they do. And you have to resolve the fatty liver buildup in the arteries. If you resolve that by helping the liver, it gets removed. It's very simple. The common remedy I use is granulated lecithin, not the typical one you find in pharmacies. Those contain oils. You want to eliminate all kinds of oils out of your body, especially the vegetable oils, cooking oils. That remains in the blood vessels. They accumulate in the body, as do vitamin A, vitamin E, and other fat-soluble vitamins. So these do get stuck in the arteries. So vegetable oils are number one because most cholesterols are caused by vegetable oil buildup in the body.
now we're told that to eat olive oil, it's healthy, and heart-healthy oils and the rest of it.
In all my patients,
You're saying this is not true?
that's not true because in all my patients I've seen, they're very strict to the diets. They try to avoid those oils. They try to take the olive oil. In all the cases I've seen, the cholesterol came from olive oil. And once they avoid all oils, especially vegetable oils and those oils in general, they get the cholesterol reduced by about an average of 100 points. Okay.
Okay, fine. So how do we look at we have in Europe the famous Mediterranean diet, where people eat fish and...
The Mediterranean diet basically is wrong information because they try to average out all the figures. The outstanding one comes from Italy, and the reason why they're outstanding because they have a G6PD deficiency, which means their ability to blood clot in the arteries is limited. That means they have a deficiencies, and that their deficiency cause them to be longer lived because they don't have strokes because they have a bleeding issue. So that kind of helped their lives. The other thing is most of the Italians make a tradition take baking soda after the meals, which clears up their fats, liver build up quite easily, and it doesn't cause constipation. Constipation can actually indirectly cause the high blood pressure, toxin buildup, and that leads to clogging of the arteries.
Okay, now you were mentioning a couple of quite simple compounds that can help to clear arteries as well, weren't you?
Yes, the common one is a precursor of glutathione, which is commonly referred to as N-acetylcysteine. N-acetylcysteine helps remove artery buildup because they're generally known as detoxification. It's a very powerful element found in the liver. In order for liver to produce glutathione, you need the precursor of we call N-acetylcysteine. You take that, it gets rid of the blood issues in about a month. It clears up the blood pretty quick.
Vascular elasticity, PABA, para-aminobenzoic acid.
Okay. Yeah, we look much of the vascular elasticity or inelastic is caused by cadmium buildup in the arteries. The cadmium causes the arteries to be basically inflexible. The cadmium it comes from three major sources. One is the chocolate. Chocolate is a prime comes from it causes high blood pressure. High blood pressure is caused by inelastic blood vessels. The second one is the cigarette paper. The major cause of cancer does not really come from cigarettes. It really comes from the cigarette paper found in most cigarettes. They use it to help light up cigarettes, but so that's why the incidence in cancer is high among cigarette smokers compared to pipe smoking. So if you want, so it comes from the cadmium there. The third cause comes from coffee. Coffee contains a lot of cadmium. Those are common sources I've seen. If you avoid coffee, you avoid chocolates, you avoid smoking cigarettes or even secondhand smoke, the blood vessels will get more elastic. But the cadmium takes the elasticity away. It displaces the zinc necessary for a human. And as a result, those people who smoke cigarettes and all these things has a cadmium deficiency as a result of displacement.
You mean a zinc deficiency?
Yeah, you can get zinc deficiency by taking more cadmium. So you displace the cadmium by taking more zinc.
Oh, I see. Okay, fine. All right.
And the other thing is PABA helps prevent glycation of amino acids that's found in inelastic blood vessels. So the cadmium kind of is a cure to help displace these cadmium compounds at the same time. N-acetylcysteine will do that also. PABA will help the elasticity build up after about 1 month of treatment.
And is PABA is that the same as vitamin BX? We were
Yes, the PABA is vitamin BX.
That is the same thing. Okay,
yes.
fine. So hard arteries and calcified arteries can be treated by the same method. Yeah?
But the only difference is the calcification is due to acidic blood. I found acidic blood comes from our food. 9% of our food is acidic. So by taking baking soda before you sleep, also helps with sleeping problem as well as getting your blood acidity down. I usually ask people to take between 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon before they sleep, help their sleeping problem as well as helping their calcification build up. So calcium can be prevented that way.
Well, there we go. From a biochemist, you can't get much simpler than that. 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoonful of baking soda before you go to bed.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So recovery from heart attack and from stroke, any comments on that at all?
Well, recovery, the most serious one is that people have strokes because they're dehydrated.
Recovery from heart attack and recovery from stroke.
Okay, look, I want to just get down to the cause. You don't mind about that?
No, please.
The cause of stroke is due to basically two things. One obvious one, when the temperature gets very high, a lot of old people get stroke because they're dehydrated. Dehydration is a serious issue, and I've seen many cases of people having strokes after they hired a maid or somebody to help, because maids don't like to give water because they can urinate more frequently. But that's the very remedy you need. You try to prevent dehydration is number one. The number two thing is that the cause of stroke is caused by, again, artery buildup of toxins, calcium, other things. That's caused by lack of N-acetylcysteine. Uh, N-acetylcysteine detoxes the liver and detoxes the blood vessels of fats and other
N-L-cysteine, can you
N-acetylcysteine.
N-acetylcysteine.
Yes.
Okay, fine. All right. Thank you very much. And so will this help people in recovery as well as prevention?
Recovery needs us, when you have a heart attack or stroke, it damages your brain. So you need two things: progesterone cream, a little bit around the face, and maybe pregnenolone. It helps you recover very fast. I see many people recover from accidents, and if you want to recover very quickly, you need these two hormones. Now, I've seen one case of a person who's a motorcycle accident victim. He was basically in coma. He wasn't able to recover from a coma, from the hospitalization, because they don't give these hormone supplements. After I give them N-acetylcysteine, uh, uh, pregnenolone, 1 tablet a day, 50 milligram each, they recover. They recover slowly within the first week. He woke up after three days of treatment, and after 1 week, he was able to look at things straight. After the other week, he was able to sit up. After the fourth week, he did some limited walking. But now the reason why progesterone is needed is you have to understand that in accident victims, okay, if you have one man and one woman having similar accidents, the woman will always recover from a stroke much faster. The reason why is because women are higher in progesterone level than men. Men actually need progesterone. If they lack the progesterone, they don't recover. And that's the prime cause of your prostate cancer or prostate hyperplasia. They lack the hormone to convert the hormones to DHT, dehydrotestosterone, to a safe one. So with that hormone, it helps recovery very fast. A woman will average about 3 months recovery time from a stroke, but for men, they take about a year to recover. So it can take considerably longer.